Buffalo Bills. Now, as y'all know, Not for Loser Sports podcast, home is Buffalo, New York. And yes, your host, The Fresher, is a member of Bills Mafia. And he's a fan of the Buffalo Bills. But it is my duty and my job to give y'all an unbiased and honest opinion. And before I say this, chat, I want y'all to know this is my honest assessment of the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills will go to the Super Bowl this year. I know, chat. It seemed like it's a homer call, but it's not, man. It's not. I'm not saying the Bills will win a Super Bowl. I believe the Buffalo Bills has to go to the Super Bowl this year. They just have to, man. Kansas City is taking a step back. We know that, chat. We seen them get destroyed in the Super Bowl. But I believe Kansas City has taken a few steps back. Travis Kelce is on his last leg out there. He's no longer as productive as he was in the past. And I haven't seen anything from Kansas City to wow me. And I might not even have them winning the division. Call me crazy, chat. But I think this is the Buffalo Bills year to at least get there. I'm not saying they're going to win it, chat. And that's just my honest assessment. Because it seems like the Kansas City Chiefs are the only team that's standing in our way for the past few years, chat. I mean, we shown we could beat Baltimore in the playoffs. We haven't shown that we could beat Cincinnati, but I believe we could beat Cincinnati. The problem is the Cincinnati Bengals can't even get there. Our problem, our kryptonite is Patty Mahomes and Andy Reid. Now, Buffalo, do you know we could have had Patrick Mahomes? Now, I'm not saying I want Patrick Mahomes because I love Josh Allen, even though I questioned Josh Allen in his first couple of years because he was a turnover machine. But I love the quarterback we have in place presently. But we traded away the pick to the Kansas City Chiefs, and they drafted Patrick Mahomes. And now they got 3 chips. So I don't know. Listen, I don't know what type of mind control Andy Reid has over Sean McDermott, but it's like Sean McDermott can beat him in a regular season, but when the pressure is on, Andy Reid always come out on top. Now, me being from Buffalo, New York, I know Sean McDermott catches a lot of slack. But I'm asking Bills Mafia I know asking y'all to be patient, it's hard when we don't have no Super Bowl rings. Our Super Bowl case is empty. But we went with how do I want to say it, chat? I can't even get it out. Mediocrity at the head coach position for decades, man. We haven't had a solid head coach since Marv Levy. But y'all want to oust Sean McDermott. Y'all cannot deny that Sean McDermott has came to the city and changed the franchise. I mean, for years, we didn't even have a reason to watch the Bills. Sean McDermott has given us a reason to love football again. Buffalo. So be careful what you ask for. Sean McDermott is the best coach right now for us. And I love Brandon Beane. Now, granted, Brandon Beane, I do have a gripe with you. I need you to stop bringing these age, once had a name, overpaid players over here, man. If they're not going to be productive, man. I mean, you are making the proper moves that's necessary, but it's not the right players. And that's just it. But Buffalo, New York, man, listen, let's lay off a Sean McDermott, man. We have a winning franchise. I know we yearn for a Super Bowl. But just lay off a Sean McDermott, man. I'm about to say give him some time, but he has had enough time. But we do have Andy Reid and Patty Mahomes standing in our way, man. Let's not forget, if you are an NBA fan, when Michael Jordan and Phil Jackson teamed up, look how many people didn't win a championship because of Mike and Phil. It's the same thing with Patty Mahomes and Andy Reid. So let's lay off of Sean McDermott. Now, Josh Allen. Josh Allen had a superb season last year. I don't know what he did in the offseason, but he must have looked himself in the mirror and said, yo, I cannot fit every ball in every window. So let's give Josh Allen a round of applause for winning league MVP. Now, Josh Allen, that is not enough. I'm going to be honest with you, bruh. It's not enough. We need you to bring a championship to the city of Buffalo. Now, I agree with Brandon Beane. You have to sign Josh Allen to that big contract. Josh Allen has to retire a bill. But Josh Allen, this is your year. It has to be, man. You have to take advantage of the moment. Now, we got a new stadium that's opening next year. Wouldn't it be nice to bring a nice, shiny trophy to your new home, man? You have to figure out a way to beat Patrick Mahomes. And listen, Lamar Jackson is standing in your way too. I know we beat Lamar Jackson in the playoffs, but Lamar Jackson ain't chopped liver. And did we forget about Joe Burrow? So your time is now, man. Your time is now. You have to do it this year, man. You just have to. And I know people going, listen, Josh Allen, let me explain something to y'all. Because it was this big debate, even on the major networks, about if Josh Allen deserved MVP. Because Lamar Jackson had better stats. Now, if we wanted to base MVP on stats, then Saquon Barkley should have won an MVP. The MVP is the most valuable player for their team. If you take Josh Allen off the Bills, you got the Carolina Panthers, man. I mean, what more can you say, man? Well, I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand it. They went 13. They went 13-4. Josh Allen accounted for all 13 wins, man. So just get a man credit where credit is due, man. Now, like I said, we added Joey Bosa, man. Now, I don't know what type of production that the Bills is going to get from Joey Bosa. Seeing that he's on a back nine. Yo, Brandon Beane, all you did was bring in another Von Miller. Just a little younger. Joey Bosa can't stay healthy. But if he can give us 75, 80% of what he once was, he could be productive. He could be valuable. We brought back Dane Jackson to the cornerback room, Marcus Harris to the line, Derek Forrest, safety, and Maxwell Harrison is a rookie cornerback. Let's see what he can bring to the table. And you know, we lost Von Miller and Kyer Elam. They was done. They was done. The offense ranked second in the NFL. Second. And that's what I can't get this word out to save my life. A mediocre receiving room. Solid offensive line, though. Shout it out to Deion Dawkins, the anchor of that offensive line. Now, Josh Allen numbers, it wasn't, let me see. It wasn't like, wow. It wasn't wow. He was 63.6% completion percentage, 3,731 yards, 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions with a QBR of 77.3. And I believe he had 12 rushing touchdowns. I think he had a total of 40 touchdowns last year. If it wasn't 40, don't quote me, Chad, it was 41 total. Great. And I would like to congratulate Joe Brady as well. Let's give Joe Brady a round of applause. And the reason why I want to give Joe Brady a round of applause, because he figured something out that Ken Dorsey and Brian Daboll couldn't figure out. Is that we did not need to be Josh Allen centric, man. Run the ball. Run the ball. And it seemed like Joe Brady figured that out. Take pressure off of Josh Allen, man. That's it. And Joe Brady figured that out. Now, James Cook, you had 200 carries for a little over 1,000 yards and 16 touchdowns. The 16 touchdowns was spectacular. Don't get me wrong, but you are not a superstar. And I'm not sure what you're asking for, but you got to understand. I mean, the values of the running back may be going up because of Saquon Barkley. But James Cook, you are not Saquon Barkley. And running backs come dime a dozen. Now, I'm not saying that you should definitely get paid, but not at the number you asking for. And I think it's like $15 million a year. Nah, man. You tripping, bruh. But I like James Cook, but we also got Ray Davis. Listen, like I said, running backs come dime a dozen. I like Ray Davis. And I believe that we should use Ray Davis more, find a way to implement Ray Davis more into the offense. That's what I believe. Now, Khalil Shakir is our Wes Welker. And he's probably the best receiver that we have. So, Khalil Shakir, we need you to just keep doing what you're doing. That's it. Khalil Shakir had 76 receptions for 821 yards and 4 tubs. Now, your touchdowns probably may need to go up, but when you got a running back that ran for 16 and a quarterback that threw for 28 and ran for 12, I mean, what more can you expect? We definitely need more from Keon Coleman. Brandon Beane, Sean McDermott, we need more from Keon Coleman. We have to justify passing on Xavier Worthy. I mean, now, Xavier Worthy, he didn't wow you last year with Kansas City, but he showed flashes. And we didn't get no flashes from Keon Coleman. But I'm not saying it's not there. We need more from Keon Coleman. And I also want to talk to you, Joe Brady, for a second. Can we please use Dalton Kincaid more? Please. Go more of a two tight end setup. I don't know. I think Dawson Knox is on the back end of his career, and Dawson Knox is great. I like Dawson Knox as a tight end. Now, like I said, I seen highlights of Dalton Kincaid. Listen, like I said, chat, I really don't follow college football like that. But like I said, when I'm skimming through the TV, if it's on, I'll leave it there. But every time the Bills draft a player, I go watch their highlights. And I know highlights only show the good, not the bad. But I believe Dalton Kincaid has a tremendous upside. Dalton Kincaid had 44 receptions for 311 yards and 1 touchdown. That's not good enough. It's just not. I believe he can give us more. Now, our defense. Our defense is our weak link. Now, I know, Buffalo Bills. Chill out. Now, our defensive line is solid. Gregory Rousseau, solid. I believe he can give us more, but he's solid. Like I said, I don't know about the addition of Joey Bosa. Let's see what he can give us. Ed Oliver, we need more from you. That's just my opinion. Now, you had 3 sacks with 29 total 29 total tackles. We need you to be productive. And you should, listen, if other teams believe Joey Bosa is 85% or 75% of what he once was, the line going to slide more towards his side, and it's going to give you more of an opportunity. So your numbers should go up. Greg Rousseau numbers should go up. Like I said, but that's if Joey Bosa is 75 to 80% what he once was. Now, I like our linebacker core. Our linebacker core catches a lot of slack, but I like what is his name? Balin Spector kid. I like him. I really do. And I like Terrell Bernard. Like Terrell Bernard had 104 total tackles, 1 sack, and 5 tackles for losses. That's sufficient. Taylor Rapp, safety. I like him. 82 total tackles and 2 interceptions. Now, we might need to get more takeaways, but that's sufficient. Like Teron Johnson, AJ Epinesa, even though I think Epinesa is on his back end, but I really like the Bills' defense. The defense was ranked 9th last year. It wasn't a bad defense, but it's one weak link. Oh, yeah, and we brought back, what's his name? Tre'Davious White. We don't know what he got left in the tank, but it's one weak link in the defense, man. And I know Buffalo, y'all don't want to admit it. Brandon Beane and Sean McDermott, they don't want to admit it because they want to keep the sympathy tour going. Now, like I said, here at Not for Loser Sports Podcast, our heart goes out to Damar Hamlin for what happened on a football field against the Cincinnati Bengals on that night. But the sympathy tour has to stop, man. When you sit down and watch Damar Hamlin, Sean McDermott, do his play justify a roster spot? Yes or no? I believe Damar Hamlin needs to be on somebody's practice squad. Not on a 52, 53-man roster. And that is the weak link of the defense. The back end. It just is. And I think that's what's stopping the Bills from winning the Super Bowl. So, I got the Bills taking a step back. Only one game. And that one game because I believe the Patriots has gotten better. I got the Bills going 12-5. But I got them sweeping the division except with the Patriots. I got them splitting with the Patriots. I got them going 5-1 in the division. So, chat, that's going to bring this episode to a close. And like I said, I would like to thank the subscriber that pointed out the vital mistake I made. But as you can see, I came back and redid the whole episode just for y'all. So please like, share, subscribe to the channel. And y'all already know it's the best sports podcast in the world, man. So till next time.